Hey guys, Paleo Greenbird here. I hope everyone is doing awesome. Hope you had a safe, happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, whatever it is that you do. I hope you did it in the most enjoyable way you possibly could given the circumstances that we're in. So I have not made a video in quite some time, and I kind of feel bad for that, but it's a lot of different reasons. When the fall runs around, it's a real special time to me. You've probably heard me talk about it before, and usually I try and push some videos out through that time, but this fall just seemed to really call all of my attention, so I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to do. That's my heater running in the background. I apologize for that. I'll try and talk a little louder until it shuts off, but it's not extremely warm here in Maine. But what I have been up to, and what I'll probably be doing a little bit more of, is working on my indirect percussion. So here's not sure how it's going to look in the camera because I'm on the opposite side of the table, but I think it probably would look better to you guys this way. Not much light there. You can see it's pretty nice and thin. I guess if I was on the other side of this, it would look a little bit better. There we go. There's a decent view. So for me, that's pretty thin. Yeah, I just cannot get a good... Well, you're going to have to just trust me. This is what I'm doing. So that's a point that needs some notches in there, and I'm going to do that later on today. But this is Novaculite, and it's so deceptively sharp. I mean, this is just really, really sharp. If I was to run this across my fingers right now, I mean, I can feel it. It cut right through this glove and then into my hand. Really crazy how some stones come out real, real sharp, and then other ones that you do, you really have to pressure flake to get them to be sharp. But this was done with indirect percussion, and I've noticed that indirect percussion makes things a lot sharper. I think it's because it pops off much more of a a robust flake than, say, pressure flaking, at least for me. I mean, it depends on your pressure flaking abilities, I guess. But anyway, this is a box that I got from Dave Tenbears. I've been expecting this for a little while. I have a feeling, I know a little bit at least of what's in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. See how sharp this is? Just cuts through all of that like nothing. Oh goodness, I got messages and notes and everything else in here. So where do we start here? I know Dave likes to take everything out of the box. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Oh, I think I know what this is. It even has my name on it. I'm pretty sure that this is some killer Rainy Buttes. That's what it looks like to me. I cannot wait to work this. I've never worked this stone before. So this I think I'm going to wait on. Oh, look at this. He sent me some sage. Couldn't be a better time. I'm getting really low on sage. Boy, this is a nice big bundle too. Some of it's kind of fallen off, and I'm going to save every bit of it. What do we have here? This is a hammerstone. Dave cannot send me a box without putting a hammerstone in it, I think. No, there's a kind of a weird mark in there. I think that's just a natural occurrence. I think this is a good hammerstone. I mean, I can tell it's a hammerstone for sure. It's been worked. You can see right there. Alright, thanks Dave. I'll add it to my collection of hammerstones, most of which I've gotten from you. Alright, so here's... okay, what do we have here? Oh, he sent me a nice, good flint ridge point. Look at those flake patterns. Look how nice that is. Nice and thin. Super thin. You can compare it to the one I was just showing you, and you can see, look how thin he gets his points. Just amazing. Hard to see with these shadows down here, I know. especially this point being so wide. To get something that thin that's that wide with indirect is challenging to me. Look at those notches too, really good notches. Oh, I keep forgetting the angle of the camera here. So we'll put that off to the side as well. Okay, so here are a couple things that I didn't expect this. Okay, yep, these are the they're probably Delrin mallets. They might be made of something different. But I'm going to try and use these. Replace my beach mallet with these. They don't seem quite as heavy, but I don't know. I'm going to try them because I trust Dave. And this is what I was really looking forward to. I knew he was making this tool for me. This one here is steel. And I have one similar to this, but it's not nearly this thick, which I think has been my problem. And then it looks like he sent me an issue stick also for indirect. Oh, this is the one that broke off halfway, isn't it? Yep, I'll fix that. But I'll get a ton of use just out of this, because with indirect, you don't really rework your surface that much, like you do with pressure, because you want it a little bit rounded. So it grabs that flake. So 2 really cool tools, and you know what? It's kind of came at a great time, because the last couple days I've been doing a little bit more indirect percussion, and I have a little bit more to do today. This is pretty exciting. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to not do any percussion, because this Rainy Buttes is just like, I don't know. Just cannot wait to work it. And get some more. I'm going to get some more of this. It's got a little quartz going through it. Maybe I can get that into a point. Yep, let's find out. So I think that is everything in the box. Excuse me. So I'm actually going to put this stuff back in the box and get the sage out of there a little bit later. Except for the hammerstone and the point. The point is going to go into my keeper box. And the hammerstone is going to go in my bucket over here. There we go. So now let's see what is in the box. That's too easy to get open, Dave. We need to use more tape. Oh, look at this. A nice double-sided sticky. No, I'm just kidding. It's trash. Let's see what's in here. Excuse me. I swear I don't have Corona. Okay, this looks like a little notching tool. Give that a whirl. You can tell that's made out of an old broom handle or something. That's pretty cool. I always love it when I get new tools. The best part is that you have so many tools to grab from. You don't have to worry about sharpening them and filing them all down. This, I'm not sure if I'll use this for pressure or maybe as like a punch. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. And some nice big flakes. This is like the stuff I used to send to Dave. Here's my scraps. And then Dave would be like, "What, scraps? What are you talking about?" And he'd send back these amazing points. So, any new flint nappers out there, you're going to get pieces like this off your spalls. And even these big pieces, they're just going to seem like they're unworkable because they're so small at the time. But so now I have to take my gloves off. Yeah, I think this is Keokuk. Certainly doesn't feel like Ridge. I don't know. Anyway, Really appreciate the box, all this extra material here. Not sure what will make it into the video because I was just babbling about what I think this stuff is and what I think it isn't and going back and forth. So you tell me. Feels chalky like Keokuk, but it could be some ridge as well, some low-grade ridge. Hard to tell. Doesn't feel like it though to me. Alright. Awesome box, Dave. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the box that I sent you. I did actually watch your video. I haven't had a chance to reply to it because my daughter got a bunch of new YouTube and gaming, podcasting stuff for Christmas, so she's been busy talking to all her friends and making videos. So again, just going to show off this point. And I thank you very much, Dave. Take care. Alright, so quick update. Turns out that I did not follow the first rule of always read all of your directions. So here I am, making an ass of myself. So this spearhead here, this is from Charles McKinney, which I could see, I could recognize that work. That's Charles's work. He does amazing work with wide blades and points. Just really, really good. I mean, boys, he made such a huge leap in knowledge base in the short time that he's been napping. Just unbelievable. If you have not checked out his channel, do it. Charles McKinney. Okay, so then 1 Rainy Buttes, I knew that. A bundle of sage, obviously I knew that. 1 indirect tool, yep. Flakes of Keokuk, okay, see, I called it. Local chert from the hills. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. Well, that's awesome. That's pretty special. I have a lot of tough stuff that people have sent me, and I work a little bit of it, and then I put it away, but I'm really trying hard now to work through that, and to, when people send me stuff, work it right away, because it is such a gift. It's such a joy, you know, no matter what happens to it. Yeah, why I interfered there, huh? Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what it is. Beautiful spearhead from Charles McKinney. Check his page out. These shadows are making it look terrible. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm going to do something with this, Charles. I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to put this in my keeper case. I'm going to make a really cool, I don't know, something that I'll use, whether it be a walking stick or some deco. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for all the people who have been continuing to watch my channel. Like I said, I've actually gained a few subscribers, even though I have been absent, and I would never even have thought of that, because this channel is basically, you know, just to meet some friends and to kind of record some of the stuff I've done for myself and my family to look back on if they ever are interested. So to see, you know, people interested in to make the friendships that I've made, true friendships too. I'm not talking just people you know over the internet. I mean friendships. It's just awesome. So anyway, Bailey Greenberg signing out. See you later.